Hello YouTubers, welcome back to GQ Auto Diagnostics and Repair channel, where my job is to save you money. Today I'm working on a 2009 Hyundai Santa Fe 6-cylinder automatic front wheel drive with a 3.3 liter engine, and customer complained that they have the check engine light on. After reading the codes, we have a code P0441 and state that it's insufficient purge flow on the evap system. So on this vehicle, the purge valve is located right here, and before we condemn this valve, we have to do a couple tests. First of all, we need to check a vacuum source in the engine. Sometimes even if the engine is running good, we can have a lack of vacuum because inside the intake it can build some gunk and partially restrict the amount of vacuum that we have. So if we don't have enough vacuum, it's not going to be enough suction from those vapors coming from the fuel tank and burn it bring it inside of the intake so they can be burned, and those vapor or gases, they don't go into the atmosphere and damage the ozone. So that will be number one. Check that. But before that, we need to do a little bit visual inspection that we don't have any pinch hoses or stuff like that, because if we do, we need to fix that first, and more likely that might be the whole issue. So before I continue, guys, if you're new to the channel, please take a second to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you can be notified every single time that I upload a new video. And if you already a subscriber, welcome back. Thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it. And if you get anything out of this video, please give us a like, a thumbs up, because that will definitely help us with the YouTube algorithm. Alright, so without further ado, let's get into the video, to the repair. Alright, let me locate the camera, place the camera. I'll try to show you as much as I can. You know what, I think here will be best. Alright, so the thing that we're going to do already is slide that hose clamp here. I'm going to remove this 10mm bolt. I want to create more space for me so I can maneuver around it. I'm going to disconnect this cable here. I have the ignition on because I have the scanner connected. That's why I don't want to disconnect anything else. Otherwise we'll be creating new codes. So let's look at this here. This hose, it is seems to be okay. I see a tiny cut there. I don't know if the camera can catch that. Here seems to be okay. The only thing that I notice here on this hose, it is nice and smooth, and here it gets thicker. It's like swollen here for some reason. I might change that later, but anyhow, right now I don't see any visual damage, so I'm gonna leave it alone for a second. Now we gotta connect a source of vacuum there. I mean, a hose. And we wanna use one of this tools. Okay. Let's see if I can do this right here. I have very little limited space. Okay, I think I got it. Right, let me start the vehicle. Let me relocate the camera so that way we don't have any issues. good healthy vacuum should be between 15 to 20 psi, inches of mercury. Right now we are on almost 20, so that's good. So we can roll out that issue. All right, so that test is passed. No need to worry about it. The next test that we need to do here is going to be to test that this valve, the purge solenoid, is actually working. So we gotta do that next. That will be a couple ways that we can do that. Let me do this. Let me remove this hose here. Let's put it over here. Let's connect this one here. And when we apply vacuum to this, it should be holding vacuum. So let's close. You should not allow any amount of vacuum, anything. You should not be able to communicate from one side to the next. It should be totally closed. Sometimes this a little solenoids, because of the engine heat, the electrical part can go bad prematurely. Even if you replace this in time, that happens. So we're gonna find what's going on here. So what did I do here? All right, so here the scanner is already working. So we have right here 2009 Hyundai Santa Fe. Battery got 12.2 volts and it's talking. So right now here's the code. What I'm going to do, we are going to clear that code for now. Then we are going to go for functional tests, engine off tests. See if we can find. Okay, so canister purge valve. Perform test key on engine off. Yes. Come on. All right. So now here we're going to turn it on and off. If that work, we should hear a click. Ooh, that was a big one. It's on and off right there. It's cycling. So let's see. Working, but it's now sealing. So right there we have bad component. All right, so we are going to disconnect it. Yeah, this one, it is not, it's a canister, so it was installed correctly, but this is not sealing. It's not moving. It opens, but it's not sealing completely. So this is the issue right now. Okay, great. So I'm gonna pause the video, gonna order a new part. Then we are going to test the difference, that we can just call the repair done, and the customer can take the vehicle to emissions. Shall return. All right, guys, here's the new one. There's the part number. Hopefully, I think you guys can look at it. And I am not sponsored by anybody, so you know, whatever you see in the video, that's what it came. So I got this part from AutoZone, is right there. So here, let's see. There you go. Cool. So we'll call this a fix. We found that the previous part was bad, so now that is why we had that coat. It's holding vacuum. That was great. So we're gonna put this thing back together. We're gonna take it to emissions, and we can just call the customer and tell them, hey, car is done, fix, and calling good. All right, guys, if you got anything out of this video, please give it a thumb up, leave your comments down below so I can stay motivated to keep creating content like this for you guys, because let's face it, it takes quite a bit of time to get this all of these videos ready and edit them, and so I want to know that I'm not wasting my time there, and somebody is actually benefit from me taking the time to try to help somebody else. So again, like I always said, do your best, forget the rest, and I will see you guys on the next video. All right, let's finish this. What is this thing? Where's my, oh, there's, make sure you install all the hoses properly. Hose clamps are there, everything is connected. Now what we got to do is just clear the code, take it to emissions, and that should be it. All right, guys, once again, have a great day, do your best, forget the rest. God bless, and I will see you in the next video. Later.